Hi, welcome to this unboxing of Kabula, the huge package edition from Stranger Game Studio. This is a game I had the pleasure of previewing when it was seeking funding on the crowdfunding on Kickstarter, and now this has been fulfilled. This is the final production version of the game. So let's dive into checking the components and seeing how the game is produced and how it looks like. I remind you, Kabula is a game of 2023 for 1 to 4 players, plays also very nice solo. It has a duration of around 60 to 120 minutes for each session, for ages 16 and up, and the weight is 2.7 out of 5. The publisher is Stranger Game Studio. It is a game where you are requested to fight your way through monsters, adventures, and unbelievable stupidity, as the box happily declares, and it's exactly that. That's a fun, interesting, highly enjoyable, and very unique and fresh game like no other. In a fantasy island, the magic tree, the Kabula, is held in a sanctuary to ensure immortality to all habitants. The balance is broken when 6 deranged characters from Earth find themselves transported to this island. Their surreal adventures include humorous encounters and heavy satire on several topics. Kabula is a competitive board game for 1 to 5 player set in a uniquely twisted fantasy world. It blends a sandbox RPG experience with skirmish elements, a combat system comparable to that of a dungeon crawler. Heroes will develop to one of the 3 possible personalities as they fight and tame monsters, explore dungeons, and encounter peculiar requests. Eventually, they clash with each other in pursuit of the Kabula, the tree which holds the fate of the universe. So let's dive right away into the components of the game. Again, this is a big box. This is a huge package box. It has nice art. And if you look closely on the details, it really gives you a first indication on what to expect in terms of humor and approach for this strange, unique fantasy game, indeed like no other. Okay, so this is the back of the box. It has very beautiful minis also. So let's dive into the components. I also have this dungeon deck, which I'm going to show you later on. We have the guidebook, a detailed 27-page booklet, which has, as you would expect, the contents at the beginning. We have a main map board we'll see just now, double-sided guardian mats and player mats, heroes, monsters, guardians, and baby warriors. All these are also minis in this edition of the game. Various tokens which are upgraded through Kickstarter as wooden tokens, the body part tokens, different dice, additional tokens, guardian HP dial, and a variety of cards like the dungeon cards, the encounter cards, master cards, and the automa cards. The game and its background, a welcoming letter. This is how the game is set up, and there is a very nice detailed explanation stepwise on how to set up the game, very useful. And this is more insight of the different basic concepts. We have the actions, the action colors when they're done, orange actions, blue actions, black actions, the different parts which play a role in this game in a humorous but also interesting and clever way: teeth, brain, legs, butt, guts, and any resource and parts like no other. How you explore the island, different spaces, how many steps you want to cross the different types of borders, all the way up to 4 spaces, the cities, the different locations and points of interest, the dungeons of course, and the counter, which is a big portion of this game, the commerce, where you can shop for different things, and equipment. Again, be aware, you're going to find equipment like no other, like a vegan hot dog or a calf hauler. And here's the fights, how they go, how they roll, the recharging, the pushing, the monsters, how you provoke monsters, the different parts of the monsters, and the card anatomy for the monster cards and their behavior, also in the automa. The heroes, the personalities, the hero automas, and the guardian. Expansions and how you use those expansions. We have different encounter cards, dungeon cards, rare items, and common items, and the final credits, an index glossary section, and an icon legend at the end. Now, going into the components, we have first of all a bunch of cardboard, which I'm going to put to the side for the moment, because the first thing I want to take out and unfold is the main game board, which is from thick cardboard, as you can see. Okay, focus, 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 focus. There it is. Quite flat, I should add. And with very nice vivid colors and detail and clear iconography in borders and sections on it. Okay, so let me put that here. We have at the corners the different cities of the game: Inverbluff, Ridgewick, the Holy City, and I don't remember the name of that one. So this is the main looks of the map. Here's also the Kabula Sanctuary. Here's where the tree is. A nice, actually, tree mini would have been a nice addition, by the way. The game comes with two inserts, one with minis and one with additional components. A tray with minis, of course, I think it's in the deluxe edition, if I'm not mistaken. Otherwise, you have cardboard tokens. You're going to see them in a sec. Let's start with the different parts, which come as cardboard tokens. Yeah, as you see. But also, if you have this edition, you're going to get nice wooden pieces. Yes, you have butt and you have brains and so on. These are the parts in this game. Right, we have pegs for the dials and some bases for the standees. There is area to fit the boards also here, which is nice. Let's see the dice of the game. The dice are custom. We have directional dice, as you can see. Southwest, southeast, north, etc. Okay, nice custom dice. Cool. We have decks of cards. Let's see them in a sec. So let's start first of all with our heroes, I would say. We have 5 heroes that you can see here. Okay, so I'm adding them there. The heroes, as you already see, are very unique type of folks. Not your everyday fantasy hero you would expect. These are peculiar, interesting, unique characters from Earth that they managed to get themselves transported on this magical island. And their character progression is also very unique and different, as you will see. Very nice to have the minis, really like them. Okay, then we have these metal coins. These are nice and heavy coins. Yeah, very nice. Okay, and this is the upper part of the tray. So let's go and dive into, for example, the monster cards that we have here. We have various monsters like the Clockwork Seahorse, Magyami, Aloe Wolf, reusable coffee cup. Okay, I'm sure you never faced a reusable coffee cup enemy before. Chalked on Ananas, Desert Eagle with Desert Eagle, Desert Eagle with a Desert Eagle. Yeah, I remember those. These were really fun back then as a preview, but now I'm looking forward to try them in the final production game. Hotting Jinx, Water Kitty, Plutonium Bar, Peeping Cobra, Scrap deck. Polar Rhinoplast. Okay. Oscar, Shaolin Monkey. Da Mouse. Yeah. And these are, I think, the Automa cards. Yeah. So these are the enemies. And these are the Automa cards for the heroes. Their pattern as acting as automas, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. Then, I think we need to start unpunching some of the game board pieces. So let's start with the player board. You see we have the different dials here. We have the hero range, the hero fresh, the explanation and the use section, and here's how you set up the punch board respectively, right? So we have one for each player. We're going to fix the dials on those, okay, for different stats. And this is for nice matte thick cardboard. Speaking of dials, these are the dials that they go. You see which dial goes where with the respective icon. So this is the health dial that goes there, and so on. Different tokens. These are nausea tokens. They're quite funny the way they look also. Someone feeling sick, hence nausea. Okay, we have different dungeon pin tokens and monster encounter pin tokens that they look like pins on Google Maps or something like that, or navigation software. I like how they stand like that to indicate that this is a point of interest, so very cool. These are baby warriors. Baby warriors, yeah, sure. Different dials that they are used for the player boards. I think these are normal cardboard versions of these deluxe edition metallic ones. Okay, I'm not going to unpunch those because I think I'm going to be using the wooden ones. They look much better. These are this is the double-sided Guardian mats. You have Shaggy, and here's one more thing that I liked about it. They feel very unique and different in terms of how they play and what you're fighting against. And this is Bibi and Bobu, and these are also thick cardboard tokens, mats. So we have various tokens, these bunny tokens. The different effect tokens like the peeled banana. Nice. I'm telling you, this is a very unique in terms of presentation, components and aesthetics game, but don't be fooled. This is a very nice, clever, one-of-a-kind experience with everything that you would expect from such type of adventure. I had a blast playing it. The more it comes to mind, the more I want to just immediately, most probably after the unboxing video, I get it again on the table and start playing the game. And these are the minis for the monsters. Yeah. More tokens. This is another status token, the dynamite, the clock bomb, timer bomb. Okay. Another bad guy, Pepet's Losley, and Isocore. Really nice. Okay. More status tokens. Effect tokens, actually, yeah. How they call those triangular ones. Oh, these are dials for the Guardian, for their health. Yeah. some additional player color tokens. Okay, cool. So let's get those out. Next bad guy, the Floppy, the Pyro Horse, and Water King. And these are the respective monster miniatures. So if you get the retail version, you get standees for those. They have very nice art of the monsters and the minions in this game, but this version has also minis. And they're going to look gorgeous once painted also. But the standees are really nice also. There's different shape and size and different colors. Look good. Okay, two last punch boards, two more dashboards for the players. Some more baby warriors. Baby warriors. Every time makes me laugh. Okay. And some more dial tokens for the playboards. Finally, some points of interest, pin tokens, and some final dungeon, nausea tokens. Okay, one more punch board. Which has the final player board. And the last pieces, similar like the previous ones. Okay, everything is on matte thick cardboard, very nice without glaring, which is really nice. I also do like the fact that they are quite a thick and sturdy cardboard, so good quality overall. You see how fast I'm going and punching with no problem. Okay. There you go. So let's dive into the cards of the game. So we have various cards. We have encounter cards. These are glossary for the icons, reminders for the fighting. Okay, nice. And then we have encounter cards. All these are encounter cards, as you can see, and some dungeon cards. So these are the backbone of the game. It has different things to face, like stone giants, cultists, tree houses, and all sorts of things. This is part of the thematic immersion of the game. Okay, all these encounters, you have quite a few, as you can see, a very, very big variety of encounters, which is nice. And some more here on this deck. Love sacrifice, evil dwarves. Just why? Just why? Really? Just why? Ice cold, charming blood, lizard person, and so on. Okay, so a ton of things here to explore. Right, then we have some dungeons, which is a part of the exploration of the adventuring of the heroes. They go venturing for adventure, going down the different dungeons found all across the island. Okay. Then we have equipment cards, right? Common items and rare items. Okay, yeah. So, giant banana, why not? Jacuzzi. Look at the art, look at the humor, look at the look of these items, whether they're common or rare. Oh gosh, really, really. Not a 16+ game, but it's also funny, humorous, and quite unique, I should add. Okay, so more cards, common and rare. Okay. Let's split them by type. Okay. So there were a couple of rare here. So let's see the rest of the rare, just to get an idea of the variety, the look, the art, the ideas. Quite a few things here for players to equip themselves with in this game. And we've seen these cards for the common pile, and there are these also. Gosh, selfie stick. Really? Okay. Oh gosh, this is so unique. This game is one of a kind, really, really. I've said it before during preview, and I'm coming back to that. In all terms of theme, feeling, approach, humor, fun, and entertainment, it's one of a kind. And I really, really recommend it. It's very unique. It really gives a very different feeling from what you've played so far. There is no way you've played something similar. It has a ton of things to explore, a ton of variety and replayability. It's humorous and it's fresh. Okay. Right. Then I think these are, yes, these are decks and different cards for the enemies. Yeah, so decks of cards for the different enemies, the bosses, let's say. Yeah, correct. Okay. I think there are quite some more here. You have rabbits, Shaggy, Bibi and Bobo, and so on. All sorts of monsters. So their own deck and their own way of playing. These are some additional encounter cards. Maybe they're on their own because there must be some kind of extras, I suppose. Yeah, looks like promo cards for the Kickstarter. Some additional dungeon cards. Okay, cool. And the last portion of cards we'll see. And these cards over here, I think these are dividers, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see. And this pack which came outside of the main box, I don't know why. Maybe there are some kind of additional cards. Some more dungeons. Yep. Yes. And the hero cards. Okay. Yep. Cool. Right, so last but not least we have the minis of the game. There are quite a few, as you can see. They depict the different minions, enemies, bosses of the game. So I'm just passing them quickly so that you get a feeling on the different way they look. This is really nice, by the way. Okay. The Pyromaniac horse. Not all horses are good in this universe, and true and kind. No, that looks nice also. Okay, cool. The minis, I think they're true to the different style of the game. Oh, look at this guy. This is nice. Very unique minis and very true to the feeling and the scope of the game. They really managed to, I think, to get a good fit of their minis with what they, at least the art and the standees and everything the game is all about. So very well done, in my opinion here. This is a plutonium bar or something like that. very, very unique, really, really unique minis. Can't emphasize enough how well they have transferred what I think the feeling was of the game, at least the aesthetics and the art, on the minis. Very, very well done, very, very well crafted, and very fitting. If you see the images on, this is a reusable coffee cup, abandoned. Okay, they've done the McFurphy, I don't remember his name, looks like a Big Mac burger. Okay, nice. And this is the last one. Okay, so there you have it. Just I'm going one time up close to show you again the minis. They're very, very good fit, at least to the art. This is my favorite, I think, so far. So I think they're going to match perfectly with the island of Kabula, and the theme and the art and the silly, humoristic and highly, highly entertaining and enjoyable take on the genre by Stranger Game Studio. So there you have it. These are all the components of the game. Many thanks for watching.